Start this one off, you're going to note that a lot of players moving over here towards the ramp room. Now, they do leave two back in lobby, and so while they make noise at ramp, they're just trying to bait rotations down to that B site. And now that they've heard the vent break, that's where they accelerate into A. Simple gets a stab in, but only good for one. Boomich inside of the site, dropping the bomb and leaving it all onto Blame, who now finds himself locked in this 1v4. Looking to isolate some of these fights, but they are moving in to peak together, and Boomich is there to lock in that round for NaVi. Set up just to try and play the post plant, while the rest of Cole, they push Decon, they get away with that kill. And so suddenly a 2-on-3 retake without a kit. This leaves you in a really, really rough spot as they both try and come in through window. Electronic, the first man in. Perfecto, dead man walking, as now it all falls onto Electronic, and while he is in with the first, there shouldn't be any more to follow. Cole don't have to give this fight up. And so this is going to be them stealing that second round away. I'm in the business of shooting them and not even giving them the time to shoot back. And let's see if that comes into fruition here. Perfecto doubling up, and with it, the bomb is like falling perfectly into his crosshair. Simple org user as he puts up a double with it.
Got these deep smokes. Boomich is taking his position since the shadow, Simple from spawn, finding conflict going above. Blame does respond in lower, but now he's trapped here by the lockers, and Simple is hunting him down. He doesn't want to wait, and he will not. 2 kills for Simple. Boomich coming outside. Simple's got the cover, and this guy has come alive in the last couple of rounds. Only Rush and NATO at one. Simple's on for the ace.
How has he just done this, man? That's why Simple's so deadly, right? If you ever want to look at a round as to why Simple's dangerous, that is like a great round to do it. And as it stands right now, they're broken up into just 2 1v1s for NATO. Door swings for Boomich, and NATO's going to find him now. A 1v1. Perfecto left in it, having to rotate in from that A bomb site. The bomb now down, so it's Perfecto on the clock. Swings the double door, and NATO gets caught trying to maneuver up onto the rafters. So
4-on-3. Cole got a player down B. Blame in secret. The Flamey, who has rotated earlier on in the round, who's very ready. Now out to the A site. NATO again entryed up. They're not going to drop vent though. One player behind the site. They've got to try and overwhelm him. Perfecto. Wow, what a showing from NATO. He's on 3 right now. The molly could be huge.
it's not A sight anymore as NATO's in with 3 and now looking into heaven as well. This is such a good round from him. Can he get any more done? Him and Poison. Poison is very, very low, so NATO might have to be the hero here. And he hunts down the man in main, but Electronic so damn quick. It's back-to-back 4Ks from him and Simple.
Still being lined up above the A site as well, so we'll see where this one ends up. Rush has Molly smoke. Rest of Cole heading outside. Window's broken. Looking for a gap, and again he does the damage through the smoke. Following up to Config again. Dead in the water. 5-on-4 for NaVi. Poison looking to try and trade. Gets tagged off the top of red, dropping lower. Boomich killing Blame in secret. Poison, no smoke to cross behind, and Electronic is looking so damn good. This is why he was our player to watch. Him and Simple are showing up in a big way right now, and it's left it all on Rush.
Yeah, at a 1v5. Not going to be the easiest round of his career, that's for sure. Might just be the shortest, though, as he gets put in the grave as NaVi claim a 6th. It's going to be hard-pressed to find much here, especially as he just runs on in and gets up in the face. All right. Poison, that's a lot of little images there by the kill feed. Poison texting in emojis down on this B site, and here he is with the orb. He's gonna have to give us a sunglasses emoji here. He's trying to look so damn cool in this 2v2. He loses Blade, so Poison, what can you do? What can you bring to the table? Knows where Simple is, but look at how Simple's playing this. This ain't how normal players would go about this situation. Electronic wrapping around as well. Poison looking for him, flashed into the sight and a missed shot, and Electronic there to lock it in. A nice try. And I think that was finally spotted by the man outside in the round prior, so they delay the outside smokes this time. They don't throw them out of spawn. And so at the very, very least, they've dodged that little Molotov trickery For the first time ever, they've got this nice clean cross down through Secret with a man advantage, and they don't even have to commit yet. So a 4-on-3, 40 seconds left, plenty of time for Cole, some on-the-fly problem solving, and it's getting better and better by the second. So they extend this advantage all the way down to a 4-on-1.
Poison 3 orb kills outside, right? He may have had that rough hand dealt to him in the door, but he's come back outside and done the damage. Nato follows up with the 4th Boomage coming in through the lobby. Nato's here. Boomage clears it, but Nato hits the shot, and Cole find a 4th T-side round. Building into this game right now.
Will discover this. Electronic, though, he's having a great game. This is still a really, really rough spot to be in, so how much can he get away with? One, while blind, a double for Electronic in the round, leaves this in a 3-on-2, and Simple seems aware that someone might be close by, so he's like, Perfecto, you go in first, you give it a look. Perfecto wins out his fight. Poison left in a clutch. He's got an ace in what was a 1v3. 4 points of health, and that was the chance. Simple with a pretty, that looked like it was fast. He was looking into the sight.
And very fast, very ready. Back to ramp for Cole, right? They got to buy thanks to the bomb plant. Nato in through the Molotov. His team can't join him. They're late to the party. And Flamey has eaten all the birthday cake. 3 kills, 4, almost the ace. And it's Perfecto to round it out. Nice half for NaVi. 11-4 on the CT side. Let's see if they can keep things up, keeping him stuck on the top. Boomage will climb up, and Simple does finish the job. This is getting from bad to worse. And Nato, the Simple counter, can he continue to do so? No. The PT-50 bites back, and it's all on Rush. It does flick back. Electronic gone outside as well, stuck with the bomb. If Rush could rush him down, he could have control of the package. He knows where his second man is. Flamey is the unknown quantity coming out from the ramp side. Rush still trying to find one-on-ones. Perfecto stuck in the open. Rush has got him as well. There's a world, there's a chance, and Rush is doing the dance. He's got them all.
Gets it done. Good stuff from Rush there.
If needed, and believe me when I say Poison is looking like he is going to be needed here. P250 not going to get away with a kill, so it falls to Nato, who's only good for 1.5.
Yeah, and he's a giant. He's a monster. You have to ask yourself, how is that possible? That's insane. It's almost robotic-ish. He's butchering them. Those are the ones just off the top of my head.
Yeah, content.
Oh, no. Well, let's never ask for that ever again. But look, you want to get nice and wet. Here we are underneath. And so Cole realized that this is a bit of misdirection, and they aggress in through the lobby. They are going to be wrapping around very, very close as Nato is able to deal with Simple yet again. Moving into the site, though, Electronic is there to trade, and now that bomb plant can come in. You spot Poison as well on the wrap round. Blade over in main. Oh, that's nice. All right. Now down to the 2-on-2. And maybe a fighting chance after all. Boomage knows that blame was here thanks to that nade. So it's going to fall to Poison, who's on for 3. And that's what he's going to need. He'll deliver. Defuse found for complexity.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Well, that's an alarm I've accidentally set just going off at 6 p.m. So you know what my lifestyle is like. Blame F over here on the rafters. And he's also setting an alarming precedent, taking down 2, almost the lineup for Nato. Missed shot, the no open now, Config having a trade. Nato didn't sell his soul to the devil to make those no-scopes accurate, and so it's gonna fall to the 1v1. Simple to go up these vents and get himself back into the site. Simple thinks he's pushed into the lobby. Now starts to consider this door play. Config is already wider than it, however, so Simple's going to have to flick, and he just looks up to heaven.
That's why Simple has yet to have the orb, but they want to go fast inside of the A side, which is so blind, and Rush gets a free kill there. Turning around, though, is his demise as Perfecto comes out late. Config with the spray, and Simple is here to stay with another 3-on-3. A is NaVi, sort of, but they're getting flanked fast. Nato coming in from the ramp side. Flamey finding the pick on up, a Poison goal with the orb, and now it's on to a 2-on-3 for Cole.
Gone with the Op, one of my favorite childhood movies and books.
Oh, but Nato's got to do his fair share of reading here, and walking into that double setup over at the door is not what he wanted. Yeah, gets that kill, gets out of there. Now that that element of surprise is gone, NaVi are actually hunting him down, and Simple takes the AK away, or the M4 rather. My goodness. All right, so 42 kills on Electronic and Simple.
Peak. fast out A again for NaVi, this time through the door. The hot volley pushes Conflict back, but he's still got a fighting chance, not for long. Util is good for NaVi. The shot's not perfect as Perfecto gets overwhelmed by one.
You don't want to just see NaVi go up to 15 if you're on the Cole side.
Sadly, you might not have much of a say in the matter, especially not with Simple putting up another double kill in this round. Blade, well, he is good for that. Surely not another one, as Simple is here to get the better of him.
Fake flash. It's coming in through rafters, right? I don't know that lineup. It could be a main smoke through rafters instead. We'll see. Yeah, it is.
Well, Simple to open up. Cole, this is their chance to hold on. And Simple dropped, dealt with by Rush on the rafters. He does drop down and realizes that he has another shot whiz on by from the door. Flamey dropping B and Perfecto in here at ramp. But I tell you what, for someone at 6 points of health, Perfecto's done a really good... Oh, no. Oh, dear. NATO was hidden here the entire time. The Goblin Boy of Complexity rises to the occasion once again. As they put around on the board, they deny that victory to NaVi.
Priority of NaVi to take control. Blade is going to move up, and he spots two. Simple tag. Blade gets away with his life. He doesn't commit to that one as Poison and Config open up with two for Config. He has come alive in the CT side. Is that going to be enough to save Cole? Maybe in this round, as the pistol is found. Oh, ooh, okay. Not the best grenade. Say that.
And Poison gets the kill. Man.
Okay.
Starting to make this a bit more interesting. It's a sad fact that they've waited till it gets to 15 for NaVi, but
8 rounds in a row in the middle of things. Oh, we're going to have to replicate something similar. Fast outside, Flamey playing trade game, and he does do that with his Poison God. Second player behind the garage, though. Flame F yet to be spotted. Flamey reads it. Wonderful stuff. Config kills Simple through a main smoke, and if Flamey can find a third, he can make this round winnable. He's done it. Oh, dear. The gun dropped, though. This one will be retrieved by Cole in a 2-on-2. A site controlled by Rush, who drops in from the heaven. And NaVi, they want to bleed this round for everything they can get. They know that a lot of positions are left open, so Electronic does run down towards B for the plant. Only a Glock.
Should get the plant too, no problem.
oh, Perfecto needs this, and he's going to get it. Oh dear, surely this isn't how NaVi end up winning this map. NATO left in a 1v2, up against one Glock and an AK. NATO Sapphics, if there ever was a time to step on up, it's surely got to be now. Breaks the glass, tries to give the illusion that he's gone in towards the double doors, but there's the peak from Perfecto, and NaVi, they lock in the map pick of Complexity. Now we get geared towards trade as this series heads off the rails. NaVi 1-0 up to stick around for that second map in just a moment. And so that should facilitate a bomb plant here for NaVi. Only problem is it's over here on the back of Simple, and he's wrapping around Ivy side. Boomich is going to beat Config. Flamey still holding on to Ivy, gets the better of Poison. And so NaVi find themselves in the man advantage. They might have lost Electronic early on, but this passive hold, this decision to give up the bomb site is coming back to hurt the Cole side for this NaVi T side. And that all began on the back of a 4-on-5.
But you're implying people are followed in the first place, Trace, and that's a mistake you're going to make.
Let's get him to 10K and then right back down to wherever he's at. That's like a... Wow. It's only Simple left, though. This was meant to be an anti-force for NaVi. They were meant to be feeling good. And they've been shut down at every single turn. Simple tagged by the scout, and now his chances of doing anything get even lower. Cole, they respond right away.
Well, NaVi have their ambitions set towards the center site, doesn't it seem? Need NATO Sapphics and Poison there to try to thwart that. And have almost everything they need. Scout from the back of the yard. Go around with not much to show on NaVi's side. Here they go, full force, full send down the lower ramp. Boomich playing on the ladder. He's not the only one here. They're going to try to swing him in succession. And it's Electronic with that one AK that's done the work. but this will net a bomb plan over here for NaVi.
That right-click flash from NATO actually fully blinded like 3 players, and it made NaVi split up going into the B-bomb site. Some of them pushing, some of them not, and that like slowed down that split up.
Ooh, Rush flashed, and they don't turn and check him. Electronic just commits to the full fight out towards E-Box. Simple has his back as well and does deal with Rush, so Blame now on to 3 rounds, of course.
You asked for it, kind of.
Yeah, kind of asked for it, like.
They're ready for the AWP though. To go back in, Simple crossing. Oh, his team already made it past, and so he thought it was clear, but Poison just posted up late. So if anything, forgetting the AWP is perfect, and that's pretty damn good as well. Config up the ladder, delivering a double.
Got full control right there. Good call by Config to push up the ladder, take Top Dog.
Because the AWP gets put on inner alone, it finds the opening kill.
They go into Rush, he's got one, traded immediately. Electronic comes out from Ivy and Blame's caught with the E-Box repositioning. Config looking at main, and that's when Perfecto drops. What a perfect round for NaVi. Obviously, everything aligns there, but the timings of all those pushes are great. The spacing on Ivy, and it's left Poison alone. He's not going to be able to get anything done. And Electronic, he's late enough out Ivy. More position-based though. Rush keeping it on Ivy as NATO solos B. It's fast out A again for NaVi, and good trading. Simple taking Blame after 1, and he's got the head of Poison as well, who came in on the bomb train. 3-on-2, gap in the smoke for Rush, but it's beginning to fade to his right side. Simple waits, scope up, Rush hears it, jumping off the ladder. No scope in the face.
What?
Nothing better than that.
And yes, he's looking a little light as NATO, but that's what we've come to expect. And he longs him out in the ring, does stay alive. NaVi onto 7.
Not the best start for NaVi, especially with Perfecto getting picked up out of main by Blame. Simple through the smoke, got to take risks in a 3-on-5 like this. Config might assume it's clear, why wouldn't he? Simple with a shot, that is perfect for NaVi, as now they can try and fight back into this A site. Rotation back for Inner for Poison. He's got the shot, Simple gone. Vengeance is sweet. Cole back up 4-on-2.
Simple having to risk it to get the biscuit. Well, that biscuit it's come without gravy, a little extra dry even. His trade's going awry out here on the outside side. Boomich with a nice little turn there on the Rush.
This has turned into a very weird round. NATO Sapphics on the other side having an equally quiet performance. Doesn't want to be the guy to give over the 1v3 to Boomich, and so he's not. Swings wide. And that really was.
Poison on the A side with the AWP. We've got triple B pushing Inner. This is a good call for Cole. I like the idea. They're not overcommitting. Flamey looking to check this one out, but he's got nades in his hands. Conflict trying to chase him down. He gets shot on the back, and he does. Electronic with a spray, and NATO gets another and backs out alive. That's a good trade for Cole, but they've lost ground on the A side.
Perfecto and Boomich are both already out and moving into this site. Rush needs to win that, and he will. So they deal with both the A players, leaving it. They've gone by each other. They bypassed one another. This is weird now. And Rush is there to lock it in. As Complexity, they take 6 to round out that first half of play. Still behind the NaVi squad.
Yeah, unicorn round, anyone?
I don't know, it may be, right? It would be weird if we get it now in the pistol though. So I think we gotta hold our breath on that one, as that silence still not broken yet. There we go, finally Simple's like, what are you clowns been doing this whole time? Just get some kills and all, Blame falling as well. Simple opens the round up with a double, but it's very close. I don't know. I don't.
Got it.
Oh, it's
Even close.
Everyone knew it, Harry.
It's all good. It's all in a
Bit of a messy buy for Cole. They're going to B-rush again. Perfecto sees it. What can he do to stop it? The jump for Rush and the trade on Config. Scout does get a shot off, but no connection. Simple chasing him down. Config is aggressive. Great position, but back to the Glock. Now swapping out. Simple overwhelms. NATO's been pushed out as well. Another utility. NaVi 3-on-3. Retake is looking good right now. Smoke on the bomb as well. Simple creeping up, and NATO is gone. It's just Blame late to the site. 3-on-1. NaVi tapped the bomb, picking up the kit. Blame's got to go. He doesn't know it's a fake, and NaVi just got to defuse it after the fact. 11-6. I will say I wasn't a massive fan of the Force anyway, right? Like,
It's just a lower bracket matchup against Astralis.
simple as that. Not often to see Astralis in the lower bracket.
But when you do, they're usually not happy about it.
Out through main, through the org spray from Simple, but into Electronic, and it's the bomb, the most important thing in the game, running in first. Drop now, in the open, at Electronic's feet. He's in with another, as he just absolutely obliterates Cole on this push. Even more damage done from the rest of NaVi.
Wow.
And that is swept aside without even breaking sweat for the NaVi side. Complexity, they can't break ground on A. How on earth does Boomich get away with one there? I don't understand. Simple, no scopes are in. There's one. Can he get any more? There's another man, NATO, down beneath him. Simple, he's lost him in the smoke. NATO's got him past, and Simple has no idea. Problem is, as he wraps towards Ivy, because no one's been, oh man, he's changed his mind, he's gone back in through the sandwich. NATO don't want to make a meal out of this one. He's looking to get that bread as he creeps on forward, looking into the pop dog, but Flamey there to cement it with 3. And NaVi up to 14.
They're waiting on ramp with the Molotov as well. He's spotted one, drops it off. And obviously they don't know there's 5 players here, but with A being completely quiet and with the signature, the classic, smokes down, no one out. And NaVi have already realized that. They're ready for the B play.
Cool, perfecto. Gonna get the better of config. Simple. Up on the rafters as well. Ready. And there's the collateral. Simple. Slaying them. Perfecto there to help out. And Blame all alone. 1v5 to try and deny 15 to NaVi. Does deal with the first, but surely this is where his journey comes to an end. The nade does good damage. And Boomich is there to put 15 on the board for NaVi. And he spots the bomb rotating away from this side of the map, but Blame has opened up B. Flamey and Simple left in a 2 versus 3 retake at this B site, but the bomb is yet to go down, and Simple is going to beat it there. That's the Deagle onto Blame. Poison will trade it, but Flamey's been teed up for a 1v2. Not an easy round by any stretch of the imagination, but they will look to try and get out of the site. He spots one of these players. With the smoke down, locking off his vision at ramp, does suspect that someone is there looking for one of these kills. NATO moves back into the site. Flamey, nade out, could get caught throwing it, and he spots NATO in with the kill, now down to a 1v1. Poison in the site, holds on and keeps the dream alive for Cole. 7 on the board. And then just 7 rounds after that, right?
7 more.
And then 4 more rounds.
A couple more after that, and a few more here and there, and eventually you might get to that 3rd map. Maybe.
NaVi don't want to make that so, though.
Simple even looking to go aggressive. Does catch Rush, and now it's all left onto Poison. They spot him in main, they know where the bomb is. They've lost the upper B control for Poison. This is maybe just delaying the inevitable, and it doesn't get delayed long. NaVi, they take this series dominantly as well. A 2-0 victory for the NaVi side as they continue this upper bracket playoff run. They're feeling good right about now, and for Cole,